We also want to, 2.2, we also want to recognize the all-state academic recognizes students who excel in academics in UIL. And so today we have two different recognitions that we want to do. And the first one is for the academic all-state student athletes. And we have Ms. Savannah Valles, who was selected to be the Texas High School Women's Powerlifting Association 2024 first team academic all-state. And we also have Ms. Natalie Hernandez, who was selected as a Texas High School Coaches Association all-state academic for basketball. So I would, if you could please join me in giving them a round of welcome for and we'll go down there right now to take a picture. But I also want to, on 2.3, we also wanted to recognize our state-bound powerlifters that advanced to state. I know that they already went to state last week in powerlifting and did a very, very good job in representing not only Dimmit County but Carrizo Springs High School as well. So to the parents, to the student athletes, and to the coaches, thank you so very much. It's an honor for me to sit up here and to have you here today so that you know that you are making Dimmit County proud. We're all very proud of you guys, and I think it's always important that we keep promoting our youth. And so that's why we had you guys here today, because I think it's important that you know that you have not only the support of your family, friends, and coaches, but people often also in government office that supports you guys. So a round of applause for all the all-state. So at this time, if we can have, we'll have the academic all-state students for academics, and then we'll have the second set with the powerlifters.
Whichever you want.
Thank you, ladies. Congratulations. If we can have the ladies and gentlemen, Mia Guerrero, Miguel Silva, you have Andrew Torres, and Linda Garcia, we can have you come forward. I'm sure y'all gonna lift probably all of us here, right? Congratulations again, thank you so much. And thank you so very much for being here today. Commissioners, is there anything that you guys would like to say? I don't want to put y'all on the spot.
Congratulate you all of you guys. You guys do an awesome job of representing Dimmit County and the school district of Carrizo Springs Independent School District. Thank you, and also to your parents. Because of them, it wouldn't be possible. We're pushing you guys and making it happen. So congratulations to the students and the parents.
Same here. Parents, you play an important role. And I'm glad that there is representation of Curtis Springs High School, or school district, and proud to be one of the citizens here in Carrizo and Dimmit County. For a long time we weren't recognized, but now we're getting to the point where they ask who's Carrizo Springs, I tell them, and they're, oh, those are the ones that are winning the awards, and yes, we're proud of them. Congratulations to the students also for your hard work and discipline. Thank you.
I would just like to say that it is an honor to acknowledge all the students and congratulate students, coaches, and parents, like commissioners just said. It's a group team effort, and I'm extremely proud of sitting here and acknowledging you all being from Carrizo Springs. We are very well represented, and we are blessed and honored to be part of this recognition. Thank you all so much for your hard work.
And I'm gonna put more people on the spot. Are the coaches here? I know, I see Ms. Hernandez here, Coach Munoz in the back. If y'all can please stand up so that we can congratulate you guys. I know that being a coach is something that's very important. I know that being a coach is just not being a coach. You guys take time away from your families to travel with the students, so thank you. And last but not least, and most importantly, if I could have the parents of the students please stand up so that we can applaud you for everything that you're doing and making these students, your children, who they are. And please know that on behalf of my office here, the County Judge's Office, Commissioner's Court, if there's ever anything that we can do to keep promoting your youth, your students, please feel free to stop by. I think it's such a rewarding and such a proud moment to have. I mean, they went to state, they got recognized. So thank you, parents. So that was 2.1, Mr. Garcia, approval of bonds.
Yes, ma'am.
We do have two bonds. We have one for Ms. Sarah Lisa Garza with the Deputy District Clerk's Office, and we have a bond for Mrs. Clelia Flores Hernandez as a Deputy County Clerk.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Uranda. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you. 2.2, discussion and appropriate action approval for 365th District Court Clerk Carolina Lopez to attend 2024 College for New Court Professionals Conference March 24th through the 27th in Pflugerville, Texas.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Rubalcaba.
Second.
Motion second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 2.3, discussion appropriate action, approval of declaration of local state of disaster. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a declaration that is typically signed every year in order for us to be able to receive funding for the Sheriff's Office, to receive funding for the county, not only through the Operation Lone Star, but operate the Stone Garden. This declaration must be signed yearly, and that's what this declaration is. It's also for, thank you, Commissioner, you're fine. It's also in order for us to be compliant with TDM, the Texas Department of Emergency Management, they have advised us last week that this needed to be signed, and it had not been signed, so this is what this declaration is. I have a motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Noguera. Any further discussion?
Judge,
Monday. Yes, sir.
Does this mean that the county will get like COVID supplies to test?
Yes, sir.
But is it only for like the Lone Star or?
No, sir, it's for TDM through the Texas Department of, so essentially if we need any supplies or resources outside of that, we go through TDM, but in order for us to apply for grants, we have to have this particular declaration signed.
I just was wondering if we were gonna go back, like, we used to test, if we're getting testing supplies.
Okay, no, I mean, we have not been asked or advised to start testing, but if we needed supplies, they still will provide those for us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 2.1, discussion and appropriate action to award the interlocal agreement with Middle Rio Grande Development Council for administrative services for the 2024 Texas CDBG Colonia application. Morning. Again, this is a formality that we put on the agenda. As you all are aware of, typically or historically speaking, in the past, the Middle Rio Grande is the agency that manages the Texas CDBG grants. So this essentially is for us to.
Is this our contract? Because it says County of LaSalle.
I saw that.
Oh, no, it was probably up to state. But that's not the one we signed. We bring it back for execution.
Mhm. I think it needed to be changed. Commissioner Rubalcaba should say County of Dimmit. I will entertain a motion subject to the change for it to reflect County of Dimmit. Everything else says Dimmit. I don't know why the top part says LaSalle, but we'll get that corrected. Motion by Commissioner Rubalcaba,
Second?
second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. 2.5, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from JP Precinct 1, Ms. Sonia Guerrero Perez for the month of February 2024.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Welcome back, ma'am.
Are there any questions? Motion by Commissioner Rubalcaba,
Second.
second by Commissioner Odena. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Judge.
Judge, I just wanted to follow up on Southern Software and Intech. I spoke to Intech and they said that they've done everything that they needed to do. We're still not live and we're still entering tickets manually.
Mr. Pereira advised with me last week. He already spoke to Solution Software, and apparently they had not done, Intech had not done the transfer because apparently they told Mr. Pereira that, excuse me, Southern Software had not done the transfer because apparently no one advised them that they needed to do that. There's an additional charge for that, so we are going to be putting that on the agenda for approval, and hopefully we'll get that by the next agenda. She just advised me.
Thank you.
2.6 and 2.7 are off the docket, or off the agenda, excuse me. They are not going to be here today. I have a motion to table on 2.6 and 2.7 by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, second by Commissioner Rubalcaba. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. 2.8, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from JP Precinct Number 4, Mr. Alfredo Martinez, for the month of February 2024.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good
morning. Are there any questions of Mr. Martinez, Judge Martinez? If there is no questions, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Noguera,
Second.
second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Ms. Hernandez, do we have Ms. Gonzalez here? I'm going to recall that one. 2.10, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from the county clerk, Mr. Mario Garcia, for the month of February 2024. We're doing Mr. Garcia's, Ms. Mario. We're doing Mr. Garcia's without requires. Go ahead, Mr. Garcia.
I just want to express appreciation to the county and the sheriff department, constables, for their presence during the voting, and election day, and during early voting, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Any other questions for Mr. Garcia?
Motion to approve.
We have a motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Noguera. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Recalling monthly report from District Clerk Ms. Maricela Gonzalez.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners.
Good morning, Ms.
Good
Mari.
morning, Commissioner Rubalcaba, welcome back. Thank you.
I don't have a report. I don't have a report.
It's separate.
It's separate? Oh,
It's with,
it was separate, it was on the side. Are there any questions of Ms. Gonzalez?
motion to approve.
I got a motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona,
Second.
who was, Commissioner Alonso?
Yes, ma'am.
And who was second? I apologize. Commissioner Urenda? Any further discussion?
Ms. G, just to let you know that your records building has been, taken care of.
Thank
No
you.
more leaks or anything like that. Any discrepancies you see, let me know so we can, we still haven't done the walkthrough, but we're gonna do it, so when the gentleman comes down,
Okay,
you can join us and see what, if
Okay.
anything's lacking.
okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez.
Thank
And I'm
you.
sorry for calling you Mrs. G, it's Ms. Gonzalez.
Not a problem, sir. Thank you.
2.11, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from Dimmit County Fire Assistant Chief Mr. David Torres for the month of February 2023.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning, Mr. Torres. Any questions for Mr. Torres? If there is no questions, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Urenda, is there a second? Second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition?
Judge, I have a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Torres, on the citations, did you guys follow up that they're actually gone through?
No, we speak with the judge's office, ma'am. I believe during Commissioner's Court at times, Commissioner Carmona just advises the judge when they do the reports to make sure that the citations are included in their reports as well.
As in, they collecting that?
Any other discussion?
Judge, I
Yes.
just
sir.
want to say one thing. We made contact with Silver Bowl Resources. We spoke to an individual in reference to the trying to get some more information. I had a conversation with Commissioner Renda, and he had given me the name of the individual. We looked into the company. We spoke with the individual. He stated that he did not recognize that individual's name. So he didn't know what we were talking about. He didn't know that we're trying to get, get information on trying to obtain a donation of firefighter. So I just wanted to bring that up to Commissioner's Court as well. And just with all due respect, Judge, previously in your court, you stated that, you were looking for the best interests of the taxpayers. These oil field services are taxpayers, so they do pay taxes, so maybe that's something that we can look into as far as trying to get this going again with the firefighting going. Still waiting on that donation or any information on trying to get this equipment.
You didn't receive a phone call from them?
No, sir, I did not receive a phone call from Frank Mendoza, as well as Commissioner and Fire Chief Carmona as well.
You spoke to Frank Mendoza?
No, sir, we did not have any, he hasn't contacted myself or contacted Chief Carmona. I believe when we spoke with you, stated that you had given him
Yeah.
our contact information, we
I
still haven't received
contact
anything yet.
information. Actually, Frank Mendoza is the man in charge of the.
Yes, sir. Yeah, when we
That's
got a
why,
hold of somebody from the Houston office to direct us to somebody local from here, we spoke to, I'm trying to remember the individual's name, I didn't write him down, but he did state that he was for this area. He said he didn't recognize that name of Frank Mendoza as far as somebody from the office here local.
okay.
So I don't know if, once again, you can try to see if maybe we can get in contact, or you can give me some contact information that maybe we can.
He was supposed to reach out to you.
Yes, sir.
This past week, but he was on days off, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the only thing that they told us is they're not aware of them making any donations to fire departments for phone. Hold on. When we were having a speaker, so we both were, so that way they won't say you did this, you did that. But when the name was mentioned of Mr. Mendoza, the only thing that they claimed that they didn't know him, they didn't know who we were talking about, and what process had been taken for them to commit the company to donate us phone. So we explained that in Commissioner's Court, it was mentioned that that they came up, and again, they said, the only thing I'm gonna tell you all is that we're gonna look into it, but at the moment, we don't have no request for anything, a phone or anything like that.
May I clarify something? I can speak. So just to clarify this whole situation, from the previous meeting, it wasn't specified that they were gonna donate, because I made it clear from the beginning of the conversation.
Mhm.
The clarification is, speaking to Frank Mendoza,
Yes, sir.
he brought up the situation that he had in Tilden with the fire department,
Mhm.
that they were lacking some things that they needed
Mhm.
to service them. So he said, who should I need to get a hold of to be able to assist in purchasing some of these items? Not to purchase, and I made it clear to Commissioner, one of the last times, he said, well, if you need 30, 40 cans, let them buy 30. That's not what they said. They said they're willing to assist. We need to emphasize that. They're willing to assist in the purchasing of whatever materials the fire department needs. Perhaps phone. And that's why I wanted y'all to get in contact with him, because he was the one that said,
Mhm.
and that's how I found out that he had an issue with the Tilden Fire Department. And he wanted to have a meeting, but he took days off, and I was on days myself, so
Yes.
that's why it didn't happen. But I'll get him to.
So if you can just go ahead and so we can just kind of see what's going on, we can at least get this expedited to get in
Just for
contact with myself.
clarification, he didn't, I don't want to put him in the spot to where I have everyone in this room believing that they're supposed to buy the 30 or 40 cans of foam, because that's not what was specified. They're willing to assist, okay?
But the issue we have right now is we don't have foam. And we can wait on companies for them to give us a foam. We either need to purchase it since they're taxpayers also, the oil field services, or we don't fight the fire. I'm not gonna put my men in danger because we don't have foam.
I'm with you, Commissioner, I wouldn't put them in danger either.
That's my concern right now, because if the oil services see us standing around, we're gonna explain that we don't have foam, and we're not gonna be able to do nothing to that fire. And I'm not putting the county in a liability by explaining to them that we don't have foam. Because I can't wait for a company or certain companies to come in and say, we're gonna get you the foam, and then it's gonna take a while to get it. But right now, with the storms that are coming in, they're very predictable to start battery tank fires with the lightning. That's my concern. And I don't want nobody coming back to my firefighters or me that we didn't make an effort to turn it off. Because I don't have the supplies I need to turn off those fires.
So with that said, we can seek,
If we can do an emergency purchase for several gallons,
but can we seek, like Mr. Gonzalez had said, that most of these tank batteries are covered by insurance, we can go after, our money back for the utilization of whatever foam?
we can do that.
Yes, sir.
We haven't done it though.
No, because everything's been donated.
Yeah, and since we, I mean, like, you know, I don't wanna take up much more of y'all's time, but, you know, when we were having these battery tank fires, yes, we had those companies that were assisting us on buying foam, you know, at times, but it was still a wait, you know, so we were going, these companies would wait maybe 2 to 3, 4 months before they say, you know what, let's get you some foam, can you give us what we need? And then we have to go ahead and wait another couple of months till the foam gets delivered over here to us, you know, so we're still, it's gonna be, it's more of a keep merry-go-round on everything, you know, because it's still a waiting game on everything. You know, so my thing was just, you know, I just wanted to bring it up again, you know, just so maybe we can see if we can try to get this submitted again. If not, you know, at least try to see if we can purchase the foam. I understand, you know, that, you know, trying to look into the best interest of the community and, you know, saving money. But to me, it seems like, you know, a couple of $10,000 compared to, you know, the loss we're gonna have on some of these ranchers' properties. Yeah, we understand these companies are insured, but, and then, you know, you gotta think about the surrounding ranches and everything, that this oil that is being burnt and whatever these that are in these tanks can damage the property, you know, their property. Or we can have grass fires where we can learn from what we've had out there in the panhandle, you know.
Not only that, but the $10,000 over a firefighter's life, I mean, come on.
And I submitted I know you had requested the MSDs and then that lawsuit on the foam. You know, I don't know if everybody had received it, but the lawsuit on the foam is only for the firefighting foam that is used for fighting jet fuel fires, airports, military bases. Those are the ones that foam that we're using it's a class A and B. They're using a class B type foam. You know, ours is just how can you say, it's a lesser percentage of that chemical. And there is no, I think it's a PFSGs or whatever, I believe that's what it was called, I'm trying to remember the name. But there was nothing contained in that foam that we have that could harm any of our firefighters. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. So 2.12, discussion of monthly report from county commissioners for the month of February. We have precinct 1, Commissioner Uranda. Any questions? Precinct 2, Commissioner Alonso Carmona, any questions?
Man, we're just doing the same thing, excuse me, we're working on County Road 173 with that wrap material, coming along pretty well. I'll take you out there one of these days if you'd like to go see it. And same thing, waiting on Mr., I keep forgetting his name, but the company that did the county road, that's still not done properly.
Vega Paving?
No, it was,
It's,
they're right here on 1966, 2367. I had their name and but we're just waiting on them. They have their equipment broke down. As a matter of fact, their maintainer caught fire, so that's a delay. So.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Rubalcaba, any questions? No, entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, second by Commissioner Rubalcaba. Discussion?
If Commissioner Carmona turned one in, I'd like to make a motion to table it.
He did turn one in, and we're going to go ahead and table Commissioner Juan Carmona's 3 and 6 report. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 2.13, discussion and appropriate action, approval of the airport manager's contract agreement. We have the official airport contract agreement that has been on standstill for some time. We have discussed this with Mr. Pereira, has also discussed it with Mr. Martinez. We discussed it with Pruski Insurance. There was some issues in regards to the insurance. I was about to say that, but you didn't let me finish talking. And also has been discussed with Mr. Gonzalez, the county attorney. And as far as the contract is concerned, it's ready to be approved by the Commissioners Court. As I mentioned to you, I did have a meeting with Mr. Pruski. Yes, Mr. Pereira.
You can see one more correction that was that we forgot to take that out. It just eliminate that sentence.
On page 3, Commissioners, on section 5, clause C, if we can retract where it says fuel, comma, it'll retract. If we can remove from the sale of the fuel for his own personal use and benefit, that will be removed from that clause on C. So it'll end where it says that the manager will be permitted to sell fuel for all aircrafts, keep the fees. Manager shall provide his own insurance for the sale of fuel. I did talk to Mr. Pruski, and Mr. Martinez has in fact already purchased his own insurance. And just to advise the court, the insurance almost tripled in amount for Mr. Martinez. So with that being said, I will entertain a motion to approve the airport manager's contract agreement.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Urenda. Further discussion?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
The contract agreement starts when?
It is retroactive for January,
We're
Commissioner.
gonna go back.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
agree on it?
Yes, ma'am. We were just having those little nuances because of the gas insurance went up. So we needed to see how we were going to do it. And Mr. Martinez has been very helpful in trying to make sure that the costs were offsetting because the insurance, like I said, tripled. And they wanted the county to incur those costs. However, Mr. Martinez agreed to incur the cost of the insurance. So it's going to be approved retroactive. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Martinez. (2.14) Discussion and approval of appropriate action. Approval for County Judge Martha Ponce to attend the 2024 TCDRS Annual Conference on July 17th through the 19th, 2024. I entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Urenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Yes, ma'am.
With the correction that we changed the dollar amount, is incorrect for the meals,
Where's that at,
the
Commissioner?
first one, and the meals. Should be 180 instead of 160,
Yes, ma'am.
and 839.21 in the law.
Thank you, Commissioner. you, Commissioner. Two point one five, discussion and appropriate action approval for court coordinator Julissa Alvarado and Delma de Leon to attend the 2024 LGS Users Conference in November in Las Colinas. On this one, it's more to approve the registration for the actual course. I will bring back to Commissioner's Court the hotel and all that, but because it's a first come, first served basis for LGS, and OLS is requiring them to have the LGS certification class. So I'll right now it's just to approve the actual fee, but I'll bring back the voucher and all that at a later time.
Motion.
Motion by Commissioner Uranda, is there a second?
Second, what is the fee, Judge?
I
I don't have any background.
know I was looking for it right now too. I believe it's 150, Commissioner. I can get that for you. If you submit it via PO, I'll get that to you. I believe it's 100. Yes, ma'am. I'll get that to you, Commissioner. I have a motion by Commissioner Uranda and a second by Commissioner Rubalcaba. Any further discussion?
Yes, Your Honor. Daniel Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
Is staff from the county attorney's office or the county clerk's office or the district clerk's office also required to be certified under Operation?
I think Mr. Garcia, thank you. He's gonna be sending some as well. He just hasn't put it on here, but we needed to do it because it's first come, first served, kind of like the constables. If one of your ladies is doing the OLS, they have to have LGS.
The first time I've heard of it, and it's
Yes, we just found out last week from Mr. Garcia. One of his staff actually is the one that told us about it, so that's why we put it on here.
So then we should, I'm gonna be shorthanded. I don't know when my secretary's gonna be back from her surgery. I may not have anybody to send.
You can just, you don't have nobody to send from your office.
Not if we're not back from surgery
In November? This is for November.
I don't know how the surgery's gonna turn out. And then we still don't have an elevator. So I don't know if she's gonna come back to work.
That's true.
After the surgery, she's supposed to be out 3 months. So it's hard for me to say I'm gonna send somebody when I don't know if they're gonna be back.
Well, we'll continue to advise with you, Mr. Gonzalez. Thank you. Yes, sir. 175, Commissioner. Yes, thank you, Commissioner. 2.1, discussion and approval for County Attorney Mr. Daniel Gonzalez to attend the Texas District and County Attorneys Association Civil Law Conference, May 8th through 10th in Pflugerville, Texas.
Judge,
Yes.
I'm sorry, the previous motion, all in favor?
Oh, we didn't vote. I thought we all voted. I apologize, Mr. Garcia. All in favor for 2.15?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Garcia. I'll entertain a motion for Mr. Gonzalez's request.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Rubalcaba, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Discussion and appropriate action, approval for Mr. Carlos Pereda, County Auditor, to attend the County Auditors Institute on April 16th through 19th in College Station. Motion by Commissioner Rubalcaba, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. 2.18, discussion and appropriate action to advertise for bids for contractor for Dimmit County Sports Complex Project. This is just the authorization that the normal business commissioners to put it on the newspaper. It'll be going out sometime at end of April or early May to bid for a contractor. I just need that motion, entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, second by
Second.
Uranda. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 3.5, discussion and appropriate action, Sheriff's Report. What did I say?
8.5.
I'm so sorry, my brain feels like it's gonna explode, I apologize.
Go ahead, you, buddy.
I'm out of gigabytes. He said it, Mr. Ortiz, not I. But I am today, Commissioner. I'm not feeling well at all. It's okay. Good morning, Chief. Good morning,
The
Captain.
sheriff is out today at a meeting in Pflugerville.
Are there questions for Chief and Captain for Sheriff's report?
I have a question.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
not in reference to your report, but maybe the judge can answer this. Have we hired, or have you hired code enforcement?
No, ma'am, we have not.
I've been having a lot of issues on the county roads. It's devastating with these tires.
Mhm.
We've been picking up every other day, 60 to 20 tires. And we can't seem to find out who it
Who it
is.
is.
I
Yeah, we
know
put
that's not sure,
cameras.
So we can put cameras, so we already have cameras installed, so hopefully we can catch them, but I'm not talking about the small tires. These are big truck, 18-wheeler tires that they're throwing on our county roads, and it makes it look nasty.
If you know of anybody, Commissioner, that's willing, people put some an application, then I tell them how much we're paying, and they don't want the job. Or they'll say that they want something on the road that's maybe, I guess, funner than being a code enforcer. So if you know of anybody, please feel free to send them to my office. And the same thing with courthouse security. We do have a courthouse position. I did talk to Sheriff last Saturday, or this past Saturday. We talked a little bit about trying to find ways to engage people to come and maybe apply. But with that SB 22, that we increased the pay for the deputies, and not for courthouse security, it kind of makes people not want to work. So,
And we do have increased costs for dumping, illegal dumping, a lot of people, so.
if we could just, I guess, if we can keep following up with it. I know Commissioner Rubalcaba does have some individuals in Catarina, that there has been illegal dumping of tires to where it blocks how they get into their property. We are actively trying to seek someone for, like I said, I've had several people apply for it. But when I advise them of the pay, they kind of are like, I'd rather just stay at deployed services, is what they told me. So, but we are, and I just, continue to ask for your support in supporting the commissioners in my office, and if there's any illegal dumping or anything that's in regards to code, that we keep.
Madam Chair.
Thank you for always coming out.
Yeah.
District Big, Chief. Also, I told the sheriff if he needs any cameras in my county roads to let me know, and I can purchase my own cameras, just so you guys can put them up.
We'll be in touch with you, because
Cameras
cameras
are,
are,
it's trash,
yeah, cameras have a lot.
yeah. So if I need to purchase
I was
more.
just speaking with Commissioner Odena about some people that were burning out over here by the new clinic on 9th.
Yes.
So we added another camera to that, and that's the only way we're gonna catch them.
Thank you.
You had a question, Commissioner?
Also, same procedure. We're having issues with dead carcasses. The owner from it, they can smell it, so we get called out. But I'm not trying to say that we need to really, but if you need cameras also, let me know.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
get the cameras. And the last issue we had with the cameras was that they put the camera on there, but it wouldn't catch the license plate or something. Maybe they can put it where
Yes,
it can be see the driver or something like that. Because we had a lot of issues with that before. And also I want to thank you for assisting us on those major two accidents. Playing firemen also, we got you to do some
It's
stuff.
teamwork.
I'm be grateful for what y'all do.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all hard work.
Any other questions or comments?
Yes, Your Honor, Danny Gonzalez, County Attorney. If they do catch somebody red-handed, I would appreciate it if the officers would get them in front of the vehicle's camera, if it's working, hopefully it is, so that we can identify them on camera and ask them those questions, we didn't want littering, and then build our case that way. So we don't catch them on the stationary cameras in their car red-handed, or we go and question them, we can have some evidence to prosecute.
If there is no dash cam, we can take them to the office, get a statement, video statement also.
I need a lot more like I'm having, like, especially on traffic tickets, officers don't remember the stops and they're having to dismiss cases because their cameras aren't working.
Correct. Yes, sir.
We don't have dash cams, chief.
Some of the units do not have them.
Any other questions?
That's on your own budget, please. So we can put it,
And the body cameras.
Well, we put it on the ONS grants,
Okay.
on the ONS grants.
The cameras.
Judge,
I think-
I believe we
Yeah.
have approved body cameras.
We did 30 of them.
I gotta get with Selena.
Yeah. Yeah, because I talked to, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I talked to Commissioner to Sheriff Castaneda, and he did tell me that y'all had the cameras, but not, he didn't tell me the dash, but he did tell me the body, and it was like 30, yes, because we got it approved a while back, remember, that we approved? We got it through the OLS grant.
I'll follow up with Selena and.
Yes,
see
please,
what the
because it
status
was,
is. Those would help some.
yes, for prosecution purposes. Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Commissioner Uranda, is there a second? Second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Commissioner.
5.1, discussion and appropriate action, status report for the utility and regulatory compliance. Oh, he's here.
He's here.
Mr. Jaime, how are you?
Sorry, sir. I missed it.
It's the one that says CSA building, I think, right?
Yeah, Judge, this is a parking area that brand new parking area that they just.
That they went and
And
did.
and the worst thing about it actually is, actually it was put to a test because they made like 3 circles or donuts and it didn't harm the
Yeah.
animal. But at one point they lost control and almost went into the building. The tire marks are skid up all the way to the sidewalk, to the front of the building. Actually, that's the biggest concern there. Now
They're jumping the curb on the side.
and we went out and placed barricades in the main entrance, but now they're going around through that property.
Oh, they're jumping the curb.
New clinic and the CC building, they're going around through there. And Dooley last week jumped the curb to get on that same parking area.
I saw the barricades not down yesterday, so
Yes.
maybe the rain or something, but they were down.
If I may, Judge.
Yes.
Like I said, we were speaking the other day, and the wind blows those barricades down, so I already told the guys that they pass by and see them, check the parking lot, pick up the barricades, and then we installed a new camera on that side so they could see. If they jump that curb again, we'll see what the input is.
Thank you, appreciate it. We're all trying, I guess we're all trying to do everything we can to prevent from something bad happening out there, but and I say kids, it seems like it's immature actions that they're taking out there for kids. I don't know why they would consider going on a brand new sorting area, making donuts.
To leave their mark? I did that. No, I didn't do it. Wait.
I don't know if I would want to publicly admit to that, Commissioner.
I'm just saying, I said, they make their mark and they can say, I did that. Not that I did it. My car doesn't even run 30 miles an hour. Sorry.
Chief, it's a record.
It's on record, he admitted he left his mark. I don't know what kind of mark, but
It wasn't me.
thank you, Mr. Hyman. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
I apologize, I'll entertain a motion.
So move.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Hyman. 5.1, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from our county treasurer, Mr. Oscar Ortiz, for the month of February 2024. Thank you, Mr. Ortiz. I thought you were going to serve me with papers too.
No.
questions? If there, you
I have,
have a question?
on the bond series, we still have money in there, on that 2015.
We do, we have a little bit left.
I think we have 558.
That's what I was seeing, it's like,
Yeah, well, that's what's left in the bank, our local bank, but I keep it invested, the rest keep it invested for better interest, and there's,
but
77,000.
wasn't that for the landfill?
Yes, it was intended for
Yes.
local, correct?
Yes. So I don't think we've paid it all out yet.
Okay.
Any other questions of Mr. Ortiz? I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Uranda. All in favor? Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Ortiz. 5.2, discussion of appropriate action, financial report from their county auditor, Mr. Carlos Pereira, for the month of February 2024.
Through the end of February, we had collected in taxes $14,166,000. And in sales tax, we actually had collected $255,000. So through the end of February, we are at $1,539,000 in collections. So it's less than the halfway mark, and we're already close to, we should be on track with the sales tax. And the taxes we're $78,000 short of collecting the whole year. So in total, we have collected $18,226,000 in revenues in the general fund, and expenditures right now is $6,882,000, which leaves us $11,344,000 at the end of February. Revenues over expenditures.
Revenues over expenditures is how much?
$11,344,315. And everybody seems to be on track with the expenditures.
Any other questions for Mr. Pereira? There are no questions. I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Commissioner Rubalcaba,
Second.
second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. All in favor? Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Pereira. 5.3, discussion and appropriate action, approval to open bids for the internet service. This is an item that Commissioner Juan Carmona we've been trying to get. I did speak to him this morning, and I know that he's not here. Obviously, I'm just one vote, but I would really appreciate if we did not table it. As Mr. Mendez knows, we've been having issues going back and forth with internet service, not only in the annex building, but also at the sheriff's office. So essentially, we're going to ask for us to open bids for internet service. Any questions? Are y'all okay that we discuss it
Yes.
without Commissioner Khan? I did talk, like I said, I did, yes.
Judge and Commissioners, on the outside of the bids is not too clearly what is inside. So there might be all three bids in one package, or just one, but just by going by what they put outside. For example, this one, the telephone bid might include internet. So,
Do you want me to go ahead and table it?
Which one you do first?
It was internet service. I mean, I can take the action.
No, but I think
Do-
these are part of the internet, so just open those. Because this is only so we can review them later.
Yeah, we're not gonna award them, it's just to open them.
It's just open, so these
two of Mark's internet. Oh, it's just
I know, but this is just for one person, Mr. Pereira.
Yeah, that's one bid. So those two.
Again, Commissioners, this is not to award the bid, it's just to open the bid, and we do have one bid, and Mr. Pereira, I don't think that this is for the internet, because this is addressed to the sheriff, and this is for NCIC, which is, as Chief knows, it's actually this, and maybe Commissioner Noguera knows this as well, because she used to work there, that's for the,
Telephone line.
yeah, this is not for, this is, yes, sir, go ahead. This is not the proper,
Oh, that's,
this is for internet, this is for phone service for inmates.
yeah, it's not, just, we need to look at that.
Okay, well, we have no bids for that. This is for the NCIC. We have no open bids. The bid that was submitted was a bid for inmate telephone service, not for, and I don't even think that we did a motion to advertise for that. No, we haven't. We haven't, right, Commissioner?
There was 3 on.
Not for this one. The inmate one, yes, you're right.
No, the bids actually came to county.
There was no advertisement for phone.
Nothing came in, that's
He didn't put advertisement for phone, he put advertisement for phone for the inmates, but not for the county.
You didn't talk to him?
Yeah, I know. And today, we're not even doing opening bids for the phone service for the gym.
No, those are, those are.
No, they're all inmates, Mr. Pereira, so that they're wrong. I'm gonna entertain a motion to table 5.3 and 5.4.
Motion to table.
Motion by Commissioner Uranda, second by Commissioner Noguera, and also, Mr. Pereira, I don't know if you want to go ahead and relook, because Mr. Garcia just gave me this, and it doesn't reflect the correct bids. It says bids for inmate phone and for internet, but not for phone for the county.
No, but those were done at the beginning. In February. They were advertised. You got the wrong advertisement, that's not the advertisement, those are that.
It says Wednesday, Feb, so I'm assuming it's in February.
Because there were 3, the internet.
Yes, that's what Commissioner said.
And that one was also that, but that wasn't correct. That one was full.
Does it look like it was pulled? That's an actual article, right, from the paper, so it doesn't look like it was pulled.
It wasn't pulled on time.
No.
I know it came out of the paper, but here, see, there's the other 2.
I know it says internet,
No, I know, there's one for internet and there's one for telephone. The middle one is inmate.
inmate.
Right, and that's the one we weren't gonna take them in. But the other 2 are, those are the ones we were looking for.
So you were pulling the inmate one.
Right, just the inmate.
We'll have a motion to table by Commissioner Odena and second by Commissioner Noguera. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 5.5, discussion and appropriate action, declare the list of equipment as surplus equipment for the sale. I think that item needs to be removed. We had already approved it the last.
No, because we were adding more stuff on it, that's why that's why we brought it back. Because we had. some-
Oh, because we were gonna, I think Commissioner Noguera wanted, you said she wanted something, right?
Well, we already pulled that.
They already pulled those.
We pulled those, but in addition to that, we had computer equipment, the electrical, one old electrical machine and one treadmill at the old south side.
That's what you're adding?
That's what we're adding down the bottom.
Mr. P, I think there was also, oh, sorry, Jay.
Go ahead, Commissioner.
Mr. P, I think there was also a question on how many deputies' cars were
Yes.
out there. So we wanted a true surplus of all the vehicles.
I think they were given to the sheriffs. But these were the ones that were being declared surplus over at the
But
metro.
No, but remember, Sheriff said that they had some over there at their facility as well, and he was gonna get back to
Oh,
us.
in addition.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what he represented to the court the last time.
Jimmy,
Chief, if you can recall at the last meeting, Sheriff Castaneda advised the court that you guys had some equipment and vehicles at the actual sheriff's office.
There's some vehicles there and at the Metroplex also.
Yes. We got the Metro ones, but we don't have the ones for the sheriff's office. If we can get that number, please.
and we'll add it onto
What
the-
is that?
This is the one.
This is at the Metro.
They're all Metro and precinct.
We're gonna have to table it again, Commissioners.
You can give me the one that's at the sheriff's office.
I'll entertain a motion to table it again, Mr. Pereira, because we don't have those, everything.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Odena, is there any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? 5.6, discussion and appropriate action to contract with online auction company for action of surplus equipment. That's the Purple Wave. They're the ones that had the smaller amount, right?
Correct.
The
Yeah,
10%?
contracts is that, the contracts and the list of.
Yes.
Did you hear previously that it's been tabled again? The surpluses?
The list, yes.
Yes.
This is this is for
And
the.
I knew you were, but I know you were having a conversation with Chief.
So there was two companies, Commissioner Rubalcaba, which was Government Deals and Purple Wave. And the difference between the two was the percentage that they charged the customer, the person purchasing the auction item. And we had agreed at the last Commissioners Court to go with Purple Wave, but we had asked Mr. Pereira for clarification and getting us a contract. We just wanted to look at the contract, what the contract looked like in terms of who's in charge of coming to pick up the item if we sell it. And it's my understanding my distinct understanding from Mr. Pereira right now that the contract's in here included, correct?
Correct.
So I'll entertain a motion to confirm or ratify the decision from the last Commissioners Court to contract with Purple Wave.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Urena, second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. Further discussion?
And that was a 10% one, right?
Correct.
Yes, because the other one was 12.5.
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries, thank you. 5.7 is a claim docket. In the general fund, total amount was $351,014.99. Dimmit County grants was $60,481.76. Dimmit County Airport was $3,975.03. Dimmit County Golf Course, $3,189.33. Utilities was $6,714.57. The equitable sharing forfeitures and seizures was $20,240. Dimmit County Arena was $1,410. Dimmit County payroll was $172,193.11. COs for 2019 is $15,458,000 for a grand total of $634,676.79.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona,
Second.
second by Commissioner Odena. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. I will entertain a motion to recess and adjourn this meeting. Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Urenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. I will call the public facilities meeting to order. The time is 11:09, Mr. Garcia. Let the record reflect that all parties present during the Commissioners' Court meeting, are still present. We do have one absence, which is Commissioner Juan Carmona. 1.3, approval of minutes of emergency meeting on March the 7th, 2024. I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Odena. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. We don't have any new business. Commissioner Carmona is not here. 3.1, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report financial for the public facilities off of buildings.
Through the end of February, we have collected $529,854 in revenues, of which $501,000 is rents and $28,000 in interest. We have expenditures of $141,686.
Mr. Pereira, what have we done with the Middle Rio Grande building? Have we started collecting rent?
No, I understand, because we need to set something up and negotiate with them. We need to
So
do.
we need to do a meeting. So right now they're not paying any, no one's paying anything?
Dollar General is we are collecting from the other ones except for the Rio Grande.
And another question I had is, you can see on the public facilities expenses, where in March, we still have
6 months.
6 more months and we're at 81% in expenditures. We're 19% from,
No, you have available 81%.
okay, okay,
It's the other one. 29, we've spent 29%.
okay, I see.
19, I'm sorry, 19.
19. The 81% is remaining.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. I was getting scared there for a minute. Any other questions? If there are no questions, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Commissioner Odena, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Noguera. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Claim docket. I just had it, I lost it. Public safety, $11,619.96. Are there any questions? If there is no questions, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to
Motion by Commissioner Odena, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Is there none for payroll?
Is there what, Commissioner?
Payroll? There's employees?
There is 3 employees. Jose Cruz, Pedro Rodriguez, Domingo Rodriguez. You didn't get that?
So there is,
Here you go, Commissioner. You can have that one. All in favor? Any opposition? Motion carries. I'll entertain a motion to recess and adjourn. Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, is there a second?
second.
Second by Commissioner Urenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, everyone.